Hello, guys. Welcome to Then Sings the Soul. Barbara here. What do you think of this look? I'm excited to be dressed like this. I like it. I hope you like it too. And we'll be talking about a very interesting topic today. Actually, that is what has informed this dressing style. So stay with me. The topic that we are introducing today is culture. Culture, many of us understand it as the way of doing things around an area, the way of life around an area. So I remember when I was a little girl, I attended a service. Many of our services start with music at the beginning, praise and worship, local dancing styles, different dancing styles. Shortly after this, I'll do another clip. I'll be doing a song, and I hope you'll understand what we are talking about. And I remember there was an Asian lady in that service. And as people were dancing the local styles, the way we know them, the different methods that we normally use, the Asian lady was also dancing in their Indian styles. For many of us who used to sing during prize giving days in our primary schools, you may understand. You know how the Indian drum beats go. You know how they dance. For those of you who've watched Bollywood movies, it's normally very colorful. So she was also dancing in her own methods, and of course it drew a lot of attention and a lot of interest because it was a little bit different from what all the others were doing. But I tell you, she was lost in her music. It was her style of worship, probably the way that she understood how to respond to music, how she wanted to worship God, and she did not care what all the others were thinking about. And of course, it's something to think about. We have grown up in different cultures. We have grown up in different music styles, different ways of appreciating praise and worship and music, and it is very diverse. What somebody maybe from Western Africa or Central Africa will do with their kwasa kwasa, lingala, shaking the waist, almost suggestive, might be perceived differently in East Africa, might be perceived differently when you go to church back in our local villages, and also might be perceived very differently from what the young people also do. Nowadays, there's also this, is it robotic dancing style? I normally look at it and I find it interesting, and I can't do it. That's why probably I appreciate it. Where one arm hangs like this, then somebody else picks it. It looks like a wave of electricity. Somebody is just like this, but somehow it's like the group are in sync. Kabisa kabisa. I know you know what I'm talking about. Others dance differently. We've all seen these clips going around, and they're different cultures. And you know how we are. Sometimes we tend to appreciate culture that we are familiar with, culture that we know, and maybe consider something that is foreign as we might not appreciate it at first. We begin to wonder, are these people even sincere in their relationship with God? Where are these people taking us? Are these people bringing confusion in the house of God? Are these people true worshippers of God? What is this we are seeing now? And it might be a point of division. So I would want to share a bit. Let's just look at the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6. Allow me to begin from verse 14. Stay with me. I'll read. David, wearing only a linen cloth around his waist, danced with all his might to honor the Lord. And so he and all the Israelites took the covenant box to Jerusalem with shouts of joy and the sound of trumpets. As the box was being brought into the city, Michal, Saul's daughter, looked out of the window and saw King David dancing and jumping around in the sacred dance. and she was disgusted with him. Let me stop there. So this is what we're talking about. When we look around and maybe what does not make sense to us, or what is not familiar to our culture, or is not familiar to our limited thoughts as human beings. Very respectfully, sometimes we put boundaries and limitations in our minds, and we might look at something which is not familiar, which is not in the known territory, and judge that this person is lost, this person does not know what they are doing, and reject them because this is foreign to us. It is not how we know how to do things. So, food for thought. Does it mean that what is not familiar to our culture is the wrong way, and what is familiar to our culture is the right way? I believe that we have been created by God in diverse ways. God created us in our diverse languages, our diverse culture, our diverse music styles, our diverse ways of praising and worshiping. And the Bible records he looked at it and he saw that it was good. So here we are, we found ourselves in these different ways of doing things. Is it possible for us to also see the beauty in the diversity? Is it possible for us to appreciate the different styles? Maybe if you go to another place, or if you watch another group just praising and worshiping God in their own styles, is it possible for us to see the beauty in it? Food for thought. I'd also love to hear what you have to say about it. And I invite you to comment, to share your thoughts, and maybe even share your own ways of praising and worshiping God and responding to music as you praise and as you worship. Remember, it's all about growing together. We are in this thing together to hack this thing called worship together. So I'd also really love to learn from you. I don't know everything, and I'm sharing my thoughts, and I'm hoping that you will also share back, and we can be able to learn together. So food for thought, think about it, and shortly in the next clip, I would want to share a song with you as usual. It is, I'll try it in this new dressing style. It's a new culture for me, and it might be a language that you're not used to, but I hope that you will appreciate it. I will try my best. I hope that you will appreciate it and you will be blessed. So it's your girl Barbara. This is Then Sings the Soul, and stay with us. Remember to stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. Look forward to the next clip where we'll share some music. For now, bye.